The United Arab Emirates, a name that resonates with grandeur and mystery. Just saying the name conjures up images, doesn't it? Images of opulence, of a land where the impossible seems possible. Towering skyscrapers scratching at the clouds, like the Burj Khalifa, the tallest structure in the world. Vast, unforgiving deserts that stretch as far as the eye can see, where the golden sands shift and change with the wind. Glittering gold markets that harken back to the days of ancient trade routes. It's a place that, for many, feels like a fantasy. A land where the sun sets over a skyline that looks like it was plucked from a sci-fi movie, and where luxury is not just a lifestyle, but an art form. But believe me, it's as real as the sweat on your brow after a day exploring the souks. The bustling markets where the air is thick with the scent of spices, and the heat is a constant reminder of the desert that surrounds you. The UAE is a federation of 7 emirates, each with its own unique character and charm. Think of them like states, each contributing to the rich tapestry that is the UAE. You've got Abu Dhabi, the big boss, flush with oil money. It's the political and industrial heart of the nation, where the wealth from oil has been transformed into a city of stunning architecture and cultural landmarks. Then there's Dubai, the flashy younger brother, always trying to outdo everyone. Known for its ambitious projects and luxurious lifestyle, Dubai is a city that never sleeps. Sharjah, on the other hand, is the cultural heart, preserving the rich heritage and traditions of the UAE. And then Ajman, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, and Al Quwain, each with their own unique flavor. Ajman with its beautiful beaches, Fujairah with its rugged mountains, Ras Al Khaimah with its historic forts, and Al Quwain with its serene coastline. Located on the eastern edge of the Arabian Peninsula, the UAE is a geographic and cultural crossroads, a place where East meets West, and where the past and the future coexist in a delicate balance. A place where the ancient traditions of the Bedouin people meet the relentless march of modernity. Where you can find traditional tents standing next to modern skyscrapers, and where the old ways are honored even as the new ways are embraced. The UAE is a place of stark contrasts, a land where the old and the new, the traditional and the modern, exist side by side in a harmonious blend. Where else can you find a Lamborghini parked next to a camel? It's a site that perfectly encapsulates the unique blend of tradition and modernity that defines the UAE, where you can wander through a bustling, futuristic metropolis, then escape to the tranquility of the desert in just a few hours. It's a place where you can experience the best of both worlds, the excitement of the city and the peace of the desert. It's a country that defies easy categorization, and that's what makes it so damn fascinating. A place where every corner offers something new and unexpected, where the landscapes are as diverse as the people who call it home. This isn't your typical package holiday destination. It's a place that offers unique experiences, from the thrill of dune bashing in the desert to the luxury of world-class shopping and dining. This is a place that gets under your skin, that stays with you long after you've left. A place that leaves a lasting impression, that makes you want to return again and again. It's a place that challenges your perceptions, that forces you to confront your preconceived notions about the Arab world. A place where you can learn about the rich traditions and customs of the Emirati people, and where you can gain a deeper understanding of a culture that is often misunderstood. And maybe, just maybe, it's a place that will change you. A place that will open your eyes to new possibilities, that will inspire you to see the world in a different way. The UAE is not just a destination, it's an experience, one that will stay with you for a lifetime. The UAE is, to put it mildly, hot and sandy. The kind of heat that makes you feel like you're walking through an oven, and the sand that stretches out in every direction, creating a vast golden sea. Lots and lots of sand. Imagine an endless expanse of rolling dunes, each one shaped by the wind into unique, ever-changing forms. We're talking about the Arabian Desert here, folks. One of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. It's a place where survival is a daily challenge, and only the toughest flora and fauna can thrive. But within this seemingly barren landscape, you'll find a surprising amount of diversity. From resilient plants that store water in their leaves, to animals that have adapted to the harsh conditions, life finds a way. The UAE shares borders with Oman to the east and Saudi Arabia to the south and west. These borders are not just lines on a map, but are defined by natural features and historical ties. Its coastline stretches for over 400 miles along the southern shore of the Persian Gulf. Yep, that Persian Gulf. the one that has been a crucial maritime route for centuries, the one you see on the news all the time. This body of water is not just a geographical feature, but a lifeline for trade, fishing, and transportation. The country itself is about the size of Maine, which, believe it or not, makes it one of the smaller nations in the Middle East. But don't let its size fool you. The UAE punches well above its weight in terms of influence and development. Don't let the size fool you, though. This small nation is a powerhouse of natural and man-made wonders. The UAE is packed with geographic wonders. From the natural beauty of its landscapes to the architectural marvels that dot its cities, there's always something to marvel at. You've got the towering Hajar Mountains in the east, their jagged peaks piercing the sky. These mountains are not just a sight to behold, but also a haven for hikers and nature enthusiasts. Then there are the rolling sand dunes of the Empty Quarter, stretching as far as the eye can see. This vast desert, also known as Rub al Khali, is one of the largest sand deserts in the world. And let's not forget the coastal plains, home to mangrove forests, salt flats, and oases that seem to rise out of nowhere. These areas are teeming with life and offer a stark contrast to the arid desert. The UAE is a land of extremes. From the scorching heat of the desert to the cool breezes of the coast, the country's geography is as varied as it is dramatic. Searing heat, bone-dry deserts, and a coastline that seems to go on forever. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in the country's ecosystem and way of life. It's a landscape that can be both harsh and beautiful, unforgiving and awe-inspiring. The desert, with its endless horizons, offers a sense of solitude and peace, while the coastline provides a bustling contrast with its vibrant marine life. It's a landscape that has shaped the people, culture, and history of the UAE in profound ways. From the Bedouin tribes who have roamed the desert for centuries to the modern cities that have sprung up along the coast, the geography of the UAE is deeply intertwined with its identity. Let's be real, folks. When you think of the UAE, you probably don't think ancient history. You're probably picturing gleaming skyscrapers, luxury cars, and maybe a falcon or two. But the truth is, this land has a rich and complex past that goes back thousands of years. Long before the discovery of oil, long before Dubai was even a glimmer in some sheikh's eye, this was a land of nomadic tribes, pearl divers, and intrepid traders. The earliest settlements in the UAE date back to the Stone Age, and over the centuries, the region was ruled by a succession of empires and dynasties. You had the Persians, the Greeks, the Sasanians, the Umayyads, the list goes on and on. But it was the arrival of Islam in the 7th century that truly transformed the region. Islam spread like wildfire throughout the Arabian Peninsula, bringing with it a new religion, a new language, and a new way of life. Fast forward a few centuries, and the arrival of the British in the 19th century brought about another period of dramatic change. The Brits were keen on securing their trade routes to India, and they saw the strategic importance of the UAE's location. They signed a series of treaties with the local rulers, establishing the Trucial States and essentially making the UAE a British protectorate. This period saw the decline of the pearl diving industry, as Japanese cultured pearls flooded the market. But it also saw the rise of new industries, such as fishing and trade. However, it was the discovery of oil in the 1950s that truly changed everything. Almost overnight, the UAE went from being a sleepy backwater to a global player. The oil boom transformed the country, bringing with it unprecedented wealth, rapid modernization, and a whole new set of challenges. In 1971, the British finally withdrew from the region, and the 7 Emirates came together to form the United Arab Emirates. A new nation was born. The story of the UAE is not just about oil and skyscrapers. It's about a people who have adapted and thrived in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The Bedouin tribes, with their deep knowledge of the desert, lived in harmony with the land, moving with the seasons and the availability of water. They were master traders, navigating vast distances across the Arabian Peninsula, connecting the East and the West long before the modern era. The UAE's strategic location made it a crucial hub in the ancient trade networks, linking the Silk Road to the maritime routes of the Indian Ocean. Goods from China, India, Persia, and beyond flowed through this region, enriching its culture and economy. Imagine the bustling markets, the vibrant exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. This was a land of opportunity and enterprise. The sea was also a lifeline. The traditional dhow boats, with their distinctive sails, were a common sight along the coast, used for fishing, trading, and pearling. Pearling was not just an industry, it was a way of life. Divers would spend months at sea, risking their lives to harvest the precious pearls that were highly prized across the world. The pearls of the UAE were renowned for their quality and beauty, and they played a significant role in the region's economy for centuries. Today, the UAE is a fascinating blend of the old and the new. While the modern cities showcase cutting-edge architecture and technology, the traditions and heritage of the past are still very much alive. Cultural festivals, traditional dances, and music continue to be an integral part of life in the UAE, celebrating the rich tapestry of its history. Museums and heritage sites across the country preserve and showcase this incredible journey, offering a glimpse into the past for future generations. Education and knowledge have always been valued, and today's UAE is investing heavily in education, ensuring that the next generation is well equipped to carry forward this legacy. The UAE is not just looking back, it's also looking forward. The country's ambitious space program is a testament to its vision and determination to be a leader on the global stage. With missions to Mars and beyond, the UAE is reaching for the stars, quite literally, while staying grounded in its rich heritage. So, the next time you think of the UAE, remember that it's not just a land of modern marvels, but also a land with a deep and fascinating history that continues to shape its present and future.